Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another exciting episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye spinach. He is the tranquil dart of Ringside Society, Delaware's greatest American hero. And whenever he goes to Taco Bell, he asks for a cheap burrito because he loves the combination of chicken and beef. It takes two to make a thing go right. He's Rob Bass, and you are not. And the second quarter we have that ocean crossing, straight up Boston, flight catching, shot glass snatching, does it for the passion, never to be famous, kicking back and relaxing in the city of angels, no cap, straight facts, the worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. But it's not about us. You see, we have two young men who are 2/8 of one of the biggest independent groups in indie wrestling. That's right. I've actually dubbed them the Wu-Tang Clan of indie wrestling.
That's
I hope if I ever
great.
see these guys, I don't know if I see these guys, if I should just hide or say hi. I don't know if they're gonna jump me or if they're gonna tell me, hey, buy our merchandise. But they're definitely making themselves known in pro wrestling, not just as a unit, but as a tag team as well. They're straight from the north, always ready to go off. Jose Manuel, Shoota Gabe, everybody, welcome to the show, the Nawfside Heroes. Gentlemen, how y'all doing tonight?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate
Yeah.
that, man. Yo, you was snapping on those intros, bro.
Yeah, I try, man. I try, man. I try.
That was insane.
Hey, man, I think it's that Starbucks red cup coffee. You know what I'm saying? I think it's that espresso that hit me, man. That's why I'll be off like that, man. But
Facts,
yeah,
caffeine
man.
going crazy.
Yeah. But how y'all doing? How's it? Y'all in Georgia, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome,
About
Georgia, man.
seven o'clock right now.
I tell you, I can't go to Georgia, man. Every time I go there, they mess up my damn diet, man. Every time I go there, I go to the little mom and pop places. They be like, "Nah, eat some more, man. Eat some more. I know you ain't eating up there in New York, because that's where I live at. I'm just in LA for a little bit of a vacation, but they're like, "Nah, I know you ain't eating properly up in New York, man. Have some more, collard greens. Have some more, fried chicken and some
Yeah,
peach
yeah.
cobbler to go." I'm like,
That food in the South be going crazy, man.
shoots. Every time I go, I'm like, man, there goes my diet, man. I gotta work out extra hard because these people now they gonna mess me up, man.
Hey, yeah. Then we got Thanksgiving coming up and stuff too. You know how that
Woo!
goes. It's plates on plates on plates.
Yeah, man. So I gotta ask y'all, man. I always ask all our guests this because we always like to give our listeners and viewers, an intro. So how did it all start for y'all? How did y'all become professional wrestling fans? Like, what was the match or the event that y'all saw that made y'all be like, yo, I'm a fan now, and as soon as I can, I'm gonna definitely get in that ring and do it like these men and women I'm seeing doing on TV right now.
Facts. I don't think it was until I actually came into the A4 in Atlanta until I
Okay.
realized yeah, this is what I'm trying to at least get my foot in the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
I remember my earliest memory though with wrestling was probably what year was it? I can't remember the year, but it was in '08 or something like that. Maybe '08 or '09 around when Randy Orton had freaking Triple H handcuffed to the ropes and then he RKO'd Stephanie kissed her in the punt, and man, I was like the first thing I had ever seen with wrestling. And I remember seeing that on the TV, and I'm like, hey, yo, they just got this on national television. This man yeah, Randy Orton's a savage. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Shoot again. How about you, man? How did it start for you?
Uh, Watching, I want to say it was Raw in 2010. Uh, it was the week before they went old school. I remember watching. I was like, dang, they're going crazy. And then uh, seeing them go old school and seeing all the old wrestlers come out and seeing our parents reacting to them, me seeing them for the first time, but they're going crazy. Like, who is he? Let me look him up. And Yeah, I think that's where I
A
started
good
to
moment.
like,
I remember that too.
okay,
Yeah.
let me keep up with this. Like
Yeah,
if
that
they
was
remember it, I need to remember some of that too.
yeah, that was those are some good moments y'all actually got to like, experience as wrestling fans and so on. So, how did y'all go from that to like actually now decide, hey, something, we're fans of this sport, you're going well, did y'all ever get to go to the shows when y'all were younger, like WWE
Yeah,
or
Yeah,
Impact
we
or any of
went
them?
to a like we've only known WWE. We didn't even find out about like anything else until we came to the school. Like we
Oh, okay.
okay, so keep in mind, yes, we might have seen like backyard wrestling clips and just like maybe a couple clips from Impact and stuff, but nothing to like drag us like, ooh, what is this? If that makes
Right.
sense. But yeah, we definitely been able to go to a couple of WWE events. Shoot,
we
we
went
honestly
to
went to freaking WrestleMania and the
and
Royal
Royal
Rumble
Rumble
when they were here
the
in
back years. I
yeah,
think
I
they
think
were here.
2010, 2011.
What? That's
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah, and they both happened to be WrestleMania that year was on my birthday, and the Royal Rumble was like the day before, day after his. So that was just a pretty cool like birthday present.
That WrestleMania must have been something, because that was The Rock versus, no, Cena versus The Miz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rock
Cena
versus Cena
versus
would have
Miz,
been
but
the
The
next
Rock,
year.
yeah, The Rock was there too though.
yeah. I think The
Yeah,
Rock
yeah,
came out during that match though.
yeah. That was the one with Rock versus Miz. I mean, Cena versus Miz. You had John Morrison and Snooki. That
Oh
was, it
yeah, I
was all
forgot
so
about that.
down.
I forgot about
I
that.
forgot.
Yo,
Yeah, I
that
forgot
is
about.
crazy.
That one was all a blur, but I know that was the same year Shawn Michaels went to the Hall of Fame, and I think Undertaker fought Triple H for the second time
Yes,
at that
yes.
one. I know,
And
I know they fought
Jerry the
again
King
at
Lawler and Michael Cole.
oh, right,
Oh,
right.
facts.
I
Yeah.
had a sign for Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, yeah. That I vaguely remember. I remember watching that from one of my friends' houses in Fort Lauderdale, when I used to live in Florida. And then I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, next year I gotta make WrestleMania. I gotta make WrestleMania 28, because that's Rock versus Cena and it's gonna be hot. I gotta make that one next year. But yeah, that WrestleMania Atlanta was pretty good as well too.
Heck yeah.
So, you know, how did so y'all, you did the fan thing, you went to Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, you're supporting WWE, your favorites and whatnot. How did y'all end up going from now Nawfside Heroes, the wrestling fans, to now Nawfside Heroes, tag team wrestlers, 2/8 of top team shit? We're gonna talk about that top team shit
Yeah, we
afterwards
got to
too.
throw that top team. We actually got our boy Dante right here coming in. Another
Well,
eighth of
tell
the top team. Here go our boy right
like
here.
a rock star.
Yes sir, yes sir. Oh,
Hey
what
yo,
happened to?
Dante. Hey yo, Dante. I know you hear me. We coming for you next,
Hold on.
brother.
Let him hear. He wanted. Hold on. He
hold
wanted
on,
to tell
hold
you
on, hold
something.
on,
Hold
hold
on
on.
1 second. Let's take this.
Hey yo, Dante. We know about you. We know about
Oh, we can
Teriyaki.
barely
We know
hear
about
you.
Jay Lucas and. My bad.
All right, now
Hey
he can
yo,
hear you.
we we know about you. We know about Keelan Cole and Teriyaki and Jay Lucas and them. We coming for all y'all too afterwards to be on this show. Top team. We gonna catch the whole top team on this show real soon. Best believe that. We gonna make it happen like a captain. Just give us some time. I know. I seen your boy Black Jack Mac over there in South America. I seen it. Yeah. We gonna definitely get you on here soon though, man. No problem, man. Yeah, so how did it go for y'all from like, to now becoming like pro wrestlers? Like, what was y'all's journey like going to the A4 WBA4? Shout out to AR Fox and Mr. Hughes and them. Like, how'd that journey go for y'all?
the way I got interested into wrestling was like, I can't remember the year. It might have been 19. It might have been 19, right before COVID started. But I'm in school for like HVAC, coming up on my final like few weeks or whatever. And I'm like, I can vividly remember thinking like, man, this is gonna be my 9 to 5. Like, man, I don't like this. Not necessarily 9 to 5, but like, man, I can't do no HVAC for the rest of my life. But and then I was on YouTube one day in class, came across like some wrestling videos or whatever, and I remember back to a day when I was in middle school, and I was looking up wrestling schools, like just trying to get into like wrestling. And I remember back to that day when I finally looked it up. You know, I looked up #1 wrestling schools in Georgia. And I was Fox's school, A4. And, yeah, was stop DMing me. Stop doing looks like they're buffering. Does this mean we're the host of the podcast now?
It's not. Nawfside Heroes is now hosting.
So wait, where did I?
Were you able to catch that?
Yeah, is everybody still here? Rob, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just going in and out for a second for me.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
That buffering thing, it happens, man. Trust me. Sometimes it happens to me. Sometimes it happens to Rob. It is what it is, man. Don't feel the way about it.
Surprised it's not happening to us.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were saying that you actually. You're saying that you're actually.
They had told him to stop DMing them.
Oh, okay. Wow. So when both of y'all were in training at WBA4, right? Did y'all like decide, like, when did y'all decide, hey, we're going to become a tag team? Did you decide it from jump, or was it like some sort of rivalry? Like,
we're actually blood brothers. Like, this is my brother for real.
Yeah.
I know this man 21 years.
oh wow, that's what's up, man. Hey, that's.
So, yeah, I guess you could say that chemistry comes pretty easy.
Hey, I commend y'all for that, because normally we hear so many stories of like, yeah, me and my best friend, we started watching wrestling together, and then it's either then a lot of times you hear one friend just grew out of it and just left, and then the other friend carried on and went on, or one friend started training, they both started training, but one of them actually dropped out and the other one went on. But I commend you two gentlemen. You know who y'all remind me of? The major players. Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. Y'all, they were like best friends from like teenagers, and then they made it all the way to WWE together. And like I said, I like to see stories like that, like two best friends that, you know, started from the bottom and now they up there, you know.
Yeah.
So, and y'all, I've seen some of y'all's matches. Oh, they dropped out.
That's all good. They'll get back in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get back.
There's things happen.
Yeah. But while we're waiting for the Nawfside Heroes to come back, for those of y'all watching, we actually have a prediction show tomorrow for AEW Full Gear. It's probably going to be around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Eastern time. So just a heads up for that.
Drink some Red Bull.
Yep. There we go.
Are we back?
Hey, welcome back. Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
It happens, man. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so y'all, the fact that y'all, so I saw y'all's match against Out of This World, and man, that whole match was like, and I don't mean this any particular, but that whole match was out of this world, because y'all were going back and forth. Y'all weren't taking any lefts, and then y'all hit them with that crazy, that sweet combination I saw. Y'all had Jose, you did a bulldog, and Gabe, you did like a whole pole breaker combination. And I was like, yo, that fight is done. And then homeboy, I forgot what his name was. My bad to those guys out of this world. Yeah, he went off with a
broke it up.
He went
Man,
off with a
that
moonsault, and I was
sucked,
like,
yo. That sucked.
yeah, that Matt, yo, I tell you, y'all got great tag team chemistry. Like I saw y'all against one of our other alumni, I guess, the dudes in kimonos, and
Oh,
you Shooter, I gotta say, you got away with them spears, man. I don't know what it is, man. Like I don't know if Edge taught you how to do them spears, man, but you hit I think it was jeez, I forgot what his name was. Look at me drawing blanks. Not
I'll tell you.
KJ or
Hey,
Frankie?
look. I'll tell you what it is. This is, man, he's playing dang near 4 years of high school football, playing on the D line. And like,
I'm 5'4", 5'5", playing D line, O line
he played
on
I think
varsity.
it was KJ. I think it was KJ and Polly you hit with that you hit with that spear. And then my boy Jose did like an Eddie Guerrero splash, and I was like, yo, these boys ain't playing, man. So I gotta ask y'all,
Going
man.
off.
both of them with that.
So I gotta ask y'all, who are y'all's? Who would you say some of y'all's like tag team like inspirations when it comes to tag team wrestling? What tag teams do y'all say would y'all say inspire y'all when y'all go in the ring and face your opponents?
Should we go bottom to top?
Yeah, we've actually talked about this question a lot, and like, I don't think it necessarily like ranks, but like our top three, I feel like that we draw from the most would be like the FTRs, Briscoes, and like the Usos.
Usos.
Like,
And then you could throw New Day in there too.
throw New Day in there too. Freaking,
Okay.
we get paired. We get compared to I hate saying the word compared because it's not necessarily compared, but like vibes, if you will. We let off the vibes, if you will, of like Rock and Roll
Okay.
Express.
Ah, that's another great Southern tag team right there. I tell you what, I ran a tag team and somebody compared us to the Rock and Roll Express, I'd be like flattered, like I'd be smiling all day.
Honestly,
They'd be like, "Yo, Remy, why you smiling?" I'm like, "Man, they just compared us to Ricky Moore and Robert Gibson, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a legendary tag team right there."
I'm not saying it. but no, yeah, it definitely is. It's like okay, I feel like the hard work we're putting in is somewhat there. It shows for itself.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So speaking of tag teams, I just got a couple more questions before I turn it over to Rob. I know Rob got a couple questions as well too, but I gotta ask y'all, man. So you're doing the tag team things now. You're facing dudes in kimonos out of this world. Who are some other tag teams that y'all want to face and let them know that this is not just top team shit. This is Nawfside shit. We from the North. We about to go off. Who are some tag teams y'all want to bring that energy to in the near future? And like I say, you can say any tag teams because wrestling's unpredictable. You know what I mean? You might get that call from Triple H and be like, "Hey guys, I like how you guys do your thing. I want you to come face Chase U." Or you might get that call from Tony Khan, looking at you like, "I want you guys to come in and face FTR or the Young Bucks." He has that little wide-eyed look. Yeah. But
that man got some of that caffeine that you had.
yeah. So who are some tag teams on y'all's list, man?
Off rip on the Indies Infantry.
Yeah, definitely the
Oh
infantry.
snap! That's Sean
Sean Dean and
Carly Bravo. I met Carly before that right here in LA like a couple months ago.
Yeah, there's some cool dudes.
Yeah.
Definitely infantry, freaking Culture Inc.
Yeah.
Too. That'll be dope. We thought it was gonna happen
when we
recently.
went against Out of This World.
Yeah. But sometimes it'll all happen. But like a dream match, I would say honestly, freaking like Motor City, the Machine Guns, Motor City Machine Guns,
Young Bucks.
Okay.
and the
Young
Bucks.
Young Bucks.
Go crazy. I feel like.
Oh snap! That's cool. That's what's up, man. Y'all did like a whole kind of like a little bit a line going this because y'all went Atlanta for the infantry, and then y'all went to Midwest for Motor City Machine Guns. And y'all going all the way out west to California for them Young Bucks. That's cool. I hope y'all definitely done. Actually, you know what? I got a feeling it's gonna happen. I've been watching y'all. I seen your boy Teriyaki done been to Japan.
Heck yeah, my boy going stupid over there.
Killing it, man.
Yeah. And then I think Blackjack Mac. I know Blackjack Mac was with them. And you had Keelan Cole. Them boys went over to South America, to Chile,
Yeah,
or I
Jay
think it was
Lucas,
Peru.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it
were
was Jay
in
Lucas.
they were in Colombia, Peru,
And then Cancun, Mexico.
and Cancun.
Yeah. So have y'all gotten a chance to like go outside of Georgia, like go to like Florida or North Carolina or any of them other places?
Yeah, we've had the chance to wrestle in
We wrestled in North Carolina, Florida, Indiana,
Jersey,
New Jersey, Alabama.
and then we
We did
technically
it-
we wrestled in California too.
Yeah.
But it was really just like a tryout match.
Oh snap! That's what's up, man.
For Nova.
That's what's up, man. Well, I definitely look forward to seeing the North, the North side, go, West side, go, definitely up North side to like New York, New England. Hope y'all definitely make it over the pond to Europe and all that. Spread that, not just the North side, name, but also the top team brand. Let y'all know that y'all ain't taking no slack. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it, man. Definitely all for it.
Man, we stepping different.
That's what's up, man. So I gotta ask my last question, man. Let's say if two guys, they show up and they're like, "Yo, man, yo, yeah." So, oh snap, oh man, I gotta ask y'all. So, I'm not gonna ask this one. Top team, man. So tell us about that, man. Like, I was gonna ask a question like, what advice you give somebody to in regards to tag teams, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. Because I gotta ask this one, man. Top team, man. So 80 y'all, man. Y'all kicking ass, taking names.
It's really
you're
more.
doing your
It's really
thing.
more than that. It's really about 11 of us right now. At this point, we're really just growing and like the goal of top team. My fault to cut you off, but like the goal of top team is really just for all of us to like keep inspiring one another, like just grinding, man. Like you see what we're doing. We got Yaki in Japan. We got Jay Lucas and Blackjack in freaking South America. We got us getting booked. Not nationwide, but like we getting there, kind of. So that feels like you know what I mean. And like the goal is just to help elevate each other on this crazy process of wrestling.
You ever had like competitions with your siblings?
Not really because man. So I grew up with my two cousins, but one of my cousins, he was like 8 years older than me, so it wasn't really much competition right there. He was the jock of the family that had all the running trophies and the swimming trophies. I'm like, yeah, I can't compete with you, bro. Like, I'll be a hype man if anything. I'll be the Flavor Flav to your Professor Griff. That's some old school rapping, thing. I don't know if y'all listen to old school rap, but I'll be the Flavor Flav to your Professor Griff. But yeah, I ain't compete with you, man. We all know how that's gonna end, man. But I know I get a feeling how it is, man.
Yeah. You see somebody doing good now, you try to beat him, and it's just a never-ending process.
Yeah. But I gotta say though, top team, y'all definitely showed out at that Nightmare Factory class, the Nightmare Factory Student Showcase 6. I saw Keelan Cole over there. I saw Jay Lucas. Jay Lucas got a W. Teriyaki, I think Keelan Cole. They were actually in a match with Black Baron, or Baron Black, and Teriyaki got the win on that. That was like a whole like.
You mean Larry?
Oh yeah, it was Larry Lazard.
Oh shoot, my bad. Yo, Larry Lazard.
I'll talk about that.
Yeah, but that was like a top team takeover there, man. Like y'all were definitely, making a mark over there, man. But yeah, I just gotta say, man, yo, y'all keep on doing your thing. I'm very impressed by what y'all been doing, the way y'all move in the ring. Like it's like y'all are just in tune, man, and I gotta feel. Hey, yo, Rob, you better hope these boys will come to 1CW, man, because whoever got them tag team titles, they might want to watch out. So, but I'm gonna turn it over to Rob, man. Rob, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
I appreciate that, man. Honest.
All right, sweet. Thanks, man. So what's going on, guys? How y'all doing today?
Pretty good. And you, Rob? How are you?
I'm well, you know. I mean, just here having fun, listening to y'all talk about wrestling, all that good stuff, and all. So, how was y'all's day today, man? Anything crazy happen? Just a normal day,
Just another day, woke up,
Sure.
hit the gym, sat in about hour and a half of traffic on the way to Atlanta, and
Oh
got to the
man.
floor.
You know,
Yeah.
I actually watched a YouTube video the other day. It's talking about the five, places on the East Coast, the cities with the worst traffic and stuff. And yeah, Atlanta was, I think,
Number
4 or
one.
3. Up there, dude was driving on there. I was like, woo, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, I
That's
know that.
insane
Number
to
one,
think
of
that
course, is
it's
New York. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane to think that it gets worse.
Yeah.
yeah, because he was like, man, number 5 was like Philly or Baltimore, and I was like, oh, I drive in both of them all the time. And he was like, yeah, DC. I was like, yeah, because I'm in Delaware. I'm like, oh yeah, I got all of them. You know what I mean? New York, I've driven in New York before. I'm like, no, there ain't no way. Like, I would not own a car up there. It'd be straight, taxi, walk-in, or bike or whatever.
I feel that.
So I gotta ask, I mean, next week, y'all mentioned it earlier, man. Holidays are coming up. Next week's Thanksgiving, man. Y'all got some big plans. Do y'all do turkey or y'all do anything else other than turkey? And
Oh
what's
yeah, we
y'all's
better have it
plans?
all. We better have it all. My grandma, my tias come over, freaking whole family come over for real.
If you're coming over to the house, you gotta bring a dish.
Exactly.
Oh, okay,
It gets it. It's basically
Everybody
like a big
eats.
old potluck, if you will. But like,
I
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, see, my mom does. My mom, she's like one of them people. She got to do it all or whatever, man. So like, yeah, all of us, me, my brother, sister, we come over. It's like, it's all there, But I think she's doing a pork roast this year. We don't.
oh, that
Sometimes we
sounds
don't
good.
do turkey. We'll have like brisket one year, meatloaf, pork. Yeah, what I mean.
Yeah,
It's like because we're all like, like turkey, whatever. Get a rotisserie chicken. We'd rather have fried
yeah.
chicken and waffles or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Heck yeah.
I get shot down with tacos every year, but hopefully one
So,
year, man, maybe.
so you don't like
Have it.
Thanksgiving food for real?
Huh?
You don't like Thanksgiving food for real?
I'm more about the size, man. I like all the size, man. Turkey,
I
turkey.
get
I'm
that.
like,
I
man,
get that.
like that's like the worst bird you can get, man. Yeah, man, I gotta get a chicken. I like a rotisserie
Yeah.
chicken or something. I can go grab one from, I love that. But yeah, I love the size, man. The size are great, man. I love them. So what's y'all's favorite thing, man? Other than like, the main thing, man. Y'all got favorite size?
Oh yeah, the mac and cheese always go crazy. At
Oh
least in
yes.
my household.
Uh, cornbread casserole.
Ooh, cornbread. Oh, I love me some cornbread, man. Cornbread, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, I usually have that too, man. That mac and cheese, yeah. Yeah, I hear you gotta have like a 3 to 5 year work experience and like 10 references or like a couple references where you make holiday mac and cheese for everybody, So,
Yeah.
and you can't go up there with the, like how I do it on some nights, be like, oh, I want to have this Cheetos mac and cheese, what I mean, flaming hot stuff, no, I can't be doing that.
That's funny.
So I gotta ask y'all, what I mean, so when y'all, first started training, man, tell me about that, man. That like first day, first week, first month of training, because y'all are pretty young doing it, man. I got into it in my late 30s, and when I was doing it, I was like, yeah, I understand why the military has an age limit of people going on there, because man, I'll be running and stuff. I had like 5 heart attacks every training, I'm like, woo. So what was it like, man? Y'all's first, like day, week, month, man? Was it like, and then when did it start kicking in? Y'all were like, oh man, we got this.
Uh,
First day of practicing was tough.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Everything hurt.
Everything. Hitting the ropes, taking a bump,
Everything
Woo.
right
hurt.
back up,
Yes.
taking another bump.
I'm having
Uh,
flashbacks. My back's hurting now. The marks from the rope, the marks from the ropes are coming up again. Oh,
the next day after training, my whole back was freaking like blue and purple.
whew.
And then we had to come right back the next
Yep,
day.
okay, right back to the next day. Right back to
Oh man.
it.
It probably built up a little callus on there for y'all, man. Right? So
Oh
you'd be
yeah.
good to go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Like the
yeah,
Ninja
definitely.
Turtles, man. You got a little shell.
I remember pulling up like whenever we came, because we came for like a tour before we actually signed up. So it was like
Mhm.
we were able to check it out, see what they do and stuff. And I remember the way the couch sat is like kind of lowered, and the ring was higher, so it's kind of like you're looking up at the ring.
Mhm.
And I remember sitting down, just like, yo, this is insane. Like we really just next to a freaking ring, like. Yeah, just the feeling of that was so surreal in itself. But yeah, and you finally get in the ring, hit the ropes, take a bump, and you're like, all right, is this something I could get used to? And you know, we was able to push through. You know, we here now, 3 years later, going crazy, going off.
That's right, man. Nothing wrong with that, man. So after y'all training and stuff, man, tell me about y'all's first match. Did y'all have a tag match, or did y'all have a singles match, against somebody, or what happened with that? Or were you like in a battle royal?
We debuted at separate times. He debuted a week before me because I was let in a fresh tattoo hill.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, what was y'all's matches like?
Your first match was against what, Fox?
Yeah, my first match was against Fox. Thankfully, so it was probably a pretty good match. I have felt like I did good. I haven't watched it back honestly since then. It's probably. Yeah, like always going back and watching matches is always such a cringe. Like,
yeah.
I know that feeling, man. So what about you, man? It's Shoota, man. How was your first match? Did you get the trainer too, man? Or was it somebody else?
It was somebody else. It was Cabron Canyon.
Okay. So how'd that match go, man? Was it did y'all do pretty fairly well, or was it like, oh yeah, this is definitely the first match?
It was for sure. You could tell it was my first match.
Okay.
Because there's a moment in there he hits me and said, "Come on, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Damn, you're right."
What am I doing?
Oh man, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah. I don't wrestle and stuff. I just ref and ring and all that good stuff. But that I had to do the same training and stuff. I had to hit the ropes and learn how to bump and all that stuff too. So yeah, I know about that. I did a couple practice matches, but it was with the trainer, man. So those look good. So yeah. So it was, man, he lucked out on that one, man. You get the trainer up there to help you out. For that first one.
Yeah.
And that carry.
That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I gotta ask, do y'all prefer singles or tag matches, man? Like, because like Remy said, man, y'all tag together, man. Y'all just like, y'all kicking butt, taking names, man. You know what I mean? So do y'all like tagging up, or does it don't matter, y'all? Bring on all comers, tag, solo, whatever.
Yeah, for me, I'll do whatever, but I think we're finally at the point to where it's like, we got this tag stuff in the bag, so it's like. We go out there and we're really having fun because, it's basically like on the back of our hand. Like, we ain't even got to think about this stuff. Like, we just out there, bang, 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 bang. Like,
that's right.
Yeah. And then I really do feel like it helps because we're brothers and, we got, like, that connection. So,
yeah, we're with each other 24/7.
Yeah, pretty much. But don't get me wrong, we'll easily hold it down in a singles match or something. Triple threat, fatal 4-way. Put us in a rumble, like we go crazy. It don't matter.
We'll show you why we're not going off.
Heck yeah.
That's right. Nawfside. Can't mess with the Nawfside Heroes up in here, man. Ain't nobody doing that. That's right. So when is y'all's next show? Do you have anything coming up this weekend or next weekend or something? Y'all booked through the year?
Yeah, we're pretty good on being consistently booked at least twice a weekend. And we really at least have one show a week type stuff.
Okay.
And that's like including
the Thursday,
the
shows
that
at the 4.
So like today we actually do got a match. We got some. But yeah, so like today we have a show. Our next show isn't until Sunday, I believe. But like we are like popping out to other places and stuff, showing face.
Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah, man, that's good, man. Every Thursday doing your thing, every week, man, staying busy, man, honing your craft, doing the thing, man. I love it. I love hearing it, man. Hopefully, man, you're gonna be on the TV, on AEW, Impact, NWA, whatever, man. I'm like, yeah, this guy's doing the damn thing over there, man. That's right. So, I just got a couple questions for pass it on back to Remy. Traveling all around, do y'all have any, funny travel stories you can share? Like, being down south around there, I hear about, Bigfoot sightings and stuff like that, man. Yeah, anything crazy like that come across with y'all?
Nothing like that.
Okay.
Who?
freaking. We do got a couple stories, but like.
If you don't tell this one, I'm
I
gonna
can't
tell
really-
this one.
Go ahead.
I mean, you can change the name to protect the innocent if you need to.
Facts.
Yeah, nah, there was one day we on the way home from Pro South out in Alabama, and we had got a ride with one of our trainees here with us, and we're driving, and it's dark, pitch dark. Alabama roads, no light, dirt roads. You know how they have the little quick peel off driveways.
Mm-hmm.
We're driving, and we see a car behind us just swerve.
Well, hold on. All right. Keep in mind. All right. So it's a driver. I'm in the passenger seat. Gabe's in the back seat, and there's another person in the back seat. And something had to happen because, like, the lights. We feel like the lights appeared out of nowhere because. We only say that because I turned around, he turned around, and the other person in the back all turned around at the same time just to look back like, what the heck was that? But it was just car lights when we turned around. So, but we don't know, like, what would have made us, like to
Turn.
get our attention. You know what I mean? So we feel like those lights literally just popped up out of nowhere on a straight road. But then we driving, we all looking, and it just swerves off and it's gone. Like the lights is following behind us. It's not too close at all. It's a good distance. But then we're like looking at it and it's gone. And we all like, hey, yo, like the car just went off the road. Blah. The driver stops and he's like, let's go back. And we're like, hey, like I don't know about going back now. It's like you know, like
Cause you don't know if they just pulled off into their driveway or not.
yeah,
So,
like it's not like the lights were still there or anything. Like if it would have crashed or anything, you know, like I feel like the lights still would have been there or something. You know, like
car
I mean,
was
hey, plus
gone.
you're in a dark dirt road, you know, in Alabama. I see a lot of scary movies start like that. So, you know, that could be a trap. It could be a trap,
Right.
you know.
it's about 2-3 in the morning already. We like, hey man,
Oh.
Alabama time.
Yeah, we're like, nah, man, my eyes were playing tricks on me, man. It was a lightning bug, man. It was what was it? It was swamp gas. It was swamp gas. So before I pass it on back to Remy, man, I gotta ask, you know, so I'm always watching shows, man. I'm always trying to find new shows and movies to watch, man. Like I actually started watching the show Fargo. I know I'm real late to it, but it's a real good show. So, are there any like new movies and TV shows y'all are watching right now or seen lately that you could recommend?
Shoot, right now, I'm almost done with it, but I'm watching this show on Netflix. It's called Roswell.
Okay.
It's basically like the UFO crash in Roswell, but like it's basically just a TV show about the city. But like, it's not like a documentary or anything. It's like they turn.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because I seen it because I was like, is this like a reboot of the one? Because I remember there was one like 20 years ago when I was younger. I was like, I remember it was on TV. It was called Roswell, but this was like Roswell something else. I was like, I was wondering if it was a reboot. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, because I like watching that stuff, man. I'll probably definitely check it out. What about you, Gabe, man? You got anything?
On Peacock, there's something called Quantum Leap.
Oh yes, I love Quantum Leap. Remy love Quantum Leap too. You ever see the old school one?
You said what?
You ever see the old school Quantum Leap?
No.
No, oh yeah. The old school one was pretty good, man. That's why I was like, yeah, I remember like, yeah, they were rebooting it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I like Quantum Leap. Okay.
So the unique thing about Quantum Leap, this one is that you don't have to watch the old school one. I mean, it would help, but a lot like for example, you know, that one character that they've been trying to catch, they're tied to the other one. But you don't really have to watch it to like know what this one's about. That's what I like about it. Although it wouldn't hurt to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have some good shows, man. Yeah. I'd recommend it.
You recommend anything?
Me? Yeah, like I said, I just started watching Fargo and I watched Letterkenny and Shoresy. They're on Hulu. I don't know if you ever seen them, man. They're pretty funny.
So I'm gonna look into that. But I haven't seen that though.
Yeah, I seen a movie on Peacock not long ago. Renfield. It was when Nicolas Cage was a Dracula, and
Oh yeah.
his familiar or whatever is like person that helps him out was like like I'm getting mentally abused by Dracula, going to like therapy for it and stuff, and then Dracula finds out and gets mad. Oh man, it's crazy, man. Nicolas Cage is Dracula. Yeah, it's great. It was funny. Yeah, I just wish, man, it was, I just wish it wasn't like a horror comedy. I'm looking for a straight comedy, man, 'cause we ain't had them in a while, like Hangover or Step Brothers or stuff like that in
The
a while,
freaking
man.
We're the Millers. We're the Millers is hilarious.
Oh, that was a good one too, man. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Damn right. So, man, before I pass it on back to Remy, I want to say, thank you all for, taking time out of your busy schedule, coming on chat with us. I definitely had a blast. I hope you all get to achieve all your goals y'all set out to do. I hope everywhere you go, you collect gold and just, kick butt, take names everywhere you go, and do your thing, man.
Thank you, man. I really do appreciate those comments.
Nawfside Heroes. I just gotta say, thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule, to be guests on our show, to shoot the breeze about your wrestling career and so on. We wish nothing but the best for y'all and Top Team. Hope y'all get to travel the world. Hope y'all get to travel the world, not just as a tag team, but as a collective. You know what I'm saying? Bring that Top Team shit to Japan, to Europe, to South America. Hope y'all get y'all name out there even more, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank y'all for having us too. We had a good time.
Hey, no problem. And tell the rest of your members, we coming after them. Jay Lucas and them.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna have them on this show, man. We definitely gonna make it happen. But before we shut this show down, man, where can fans find y'all on social media when they want to find out when y'all next appearances, purchase Nawfside Heroes or Top Team merchandise, and where can bookers and promoters find y'all when they want to book y'all for their shows?
So you can really find us on Instagram at Nawfside Heroes and on Twitter. My Twitter is _Manuel.
And then my Twitter is the Shoota Gabe at
the Shoota Gabe.
Man, for some reason, when I see y'all, if me and Rob was in a tag team with y'all, I'd probably quit because I'd be like, I see you Jose, like my name is Jose Manuel. That sounds like a badass name, yo. I better watch out. But then after you got his tag team partner, he takes off the hoodie, and this is my tag team partner, Shoota Gabe, and he takes off the hoodie. I'm like, hey, yo, I'm out, man. Rob, you can fight them, man. I'm good. I'm too old.
Unpredictable Shoota Gabe, man. Unpredictable Shoota Gabe.
Shoots. But yeah, for those of y'all listening and watching, man, definitely make sure you follow these two incredible men. They're doing a lot of great things, and they're definitely going to be coming to a country near you. I best believe it's going to happen because their members are already making names for themselves internationally. So definitely watch out for these two because they're going to make it happen real soon as well too. And with that being said, it's about time for us to shut this show down. My eyelids are getting kind of heavy. My stomach is rumbling. That means it's time for dinner and a nap. Maybe not that order, but before I partake in those activities, hey, yo, Rob Bass, where can fans find you on social media when they want to, when they want to talk wrestling, find out when its appearances, purchase Rob Bass merchandise, and where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
You can find me on what is called X now. X is Instagram, Rob_Bass82, Facebook Rob Bass. And then the next show we have 1CW is December 9th. Definitely come out, man. Tickets are going fast because we have a very special guest coming out there. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. I think he's a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. He is a former, I think 2 or 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion. Tito Santana is going to be in the house December 9th out there. So, yeah, get your tickets now or whatever. And if you can't, if you miss out, we're on Delmarva Sports Network every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. We're on the app. You can get us on Apple or Android. If you don't have the app or whatever, you can just type in DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com, on your laptop, whatever, and you can catch past shows, and catch everything up to everything current. So definitely stay tuned for that.
Yo, that's what's up. Hey, yo, for those of y'all that don't know, Tito Santana is the Mexican, the should have been, and this is no offense to the Latino community, He should have been the first ever Mexican WWE champion. I'm a die on that hill. If you don't know who he is, for those of y'all that listen and watching, if you don't know who that is, definitely check him out. I would say he's the WWE champion that should have been. He is definitely, in my opinion, should have achieved as great heights as Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. I'm a die on that hill. That's one hill I'm a die on because I knew the greatness that man brought. He was one of my first ever. For my first he was one of my first 4 favorite wrestlers when I started watching wrestling. Man, I'm those of y'all that are in Delaware, make sure you head on over and check out that December night show for 1CW because you're gonna get to meet a legend in Tito Santana. I'm jealous right now. I'm thinking about taking off work and actually getting a Greyhound and head over to wherever that 1CW show is just to meet Tito Santana.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to pick his brain.
Y'all definitely make sure y'all head on over there and support that show because you're getting to meet not only are you getting to see, legends, future legends in 1CW, but you're also getting to meet a legend from WWE. So definitely make sure you head on over that as well. I'm not making this up. I'm not being fake excited. Tito Santana was definitely one of my first favorites when I started watching wrestling. So with that being said, if you want to find me on social media, not that I say a lot of cool things, but I do go to, a lot of cool places every now and then. Like right now I'm in Los Angeles. You can definitely follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I still call it Twitter. I don't care what Elon Musk says. Twitter at the Remy Blue, and Instagram, same thing at the Remy Blue. I'm also on Facebook under the alias Remy Blue as well. Our podcast is also on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Ringside Society. We're on Twitch at Ringside Society 2019. We're on Facebook as a Facebook group, and we're also on Spotify, and we also have a Teespring store. We sell official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, sweatshirts. We even have coffee mugs for your favorite warm beverage. So definitely check us out. And last but not least, we also have a YouTube channel where you can see cool interviews like this one, like the one we had with Kylan King and the Renegade Twins, and so many great men and women all over professional wrestling. You can actually find those interviews right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is go on YouTube, type in Ringside Society, and once you see that really beautiful, handsome, dark blue, light blue, yin yang sound with the blue flames around it, that's when you know it's us. So make sure you subscribe to all our videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. And you don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith in 1998. But with that being said, we just want to thank everybody tuning live tonight. Thank you very much. We really and truly appreciate it. We're one of the best wrestling podcasts a wrestling fan could, should, and would listen to, and we're not going to stop being that. So those of y'all that are going to listen later on, we get a chance. Thank you very much in advance. And those y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really truly wish we'd go away. Well, like myself at the Golden Corral and Rob Bass at the Taco Festival, we're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And we ain't stopping. With that being said, we just want everybody to know that we're very well and we're to everybody and their grandparents and the parents of a podcast. Well, we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. So, hey, yo, Rob Bass, one time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, one time for top team shit, and one time for the Nawfside Heroes.
Woo!
What's our wrestling podcast? What's our podcast are we?
We're a wrestling fans podcast.
That's right. We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. And we'll be back tomorrow with our AEW Full Gear prediction show. But until then, we just have 4 favors for y'all. Stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
See y'all. Good night. Stay classy.